Do you guys get that fat chubber to choder when you hear that song come on? That
always. Ladies and lords. Ladies and lords of the cover realm. Someone has died.
Someone has fallen.
You know what that means? It means it's time to.
We shall take out the book of spells.
Little liquor.
Well, we will pour out a little liquor.
And you know who we're pouring it out for? Gonna grab Kirk Douglas, gonna hold him tight, gonna decode his covers for some podcast delight. My motto's always been, when it's good, it's right. Why more than we got bitchin' covers too? Kirk Douglas in flight. Pour out some liquor tonight. Kirk Douglas is tonight. That's right. Kirk Douglas is. Wow, I just thought of a great idea.
Dude,
I just thought of a great idea.
That song, right?
Woo! Bro, hey, I'm just gonna pitch this idea to you guys real quick.
Yeah.
What do you
lay it on me, kid?
What do you think about like cremation rockets?
Yeah, cremation rockets, bro. They could cremate the body as it's fucking taking off into the atmosphere.
This is the ultimate 4th of July experience. You strap the body onto a firework, you launch into the freaking atmosphere.
Dude, there's nothing like bone fragments in your apple pie.
Yeah,
4th of July.
Blackjack Body Works.
Bro, the body fat is just fucking rocket fuel, ready to go, bro. You can go to the moon on fucking fat ass, right?
Speaking of ashes, I want my ashes. This is a thing. You can get your ashes pressed into a vinyl record.
Whoa.
And they'll put songs on it for you too.
Help me.
I don't want to be the ultimate Bridgeneer move. Press my ashes into and hear my ghostly voice from beyond the grave.
Well, and that's what I would do. I would, before my death, I would have a bunch of songs recorded, and no one would really listen to the record at first, but it'd be too sad. But then one day, my grandkids or my kids or whatever would decide, let's listen to the record and see what dad stuck on there, and it'd be me going, let me out! I will be the record. They trapped me.
What would you name the album? What'd you name the album?
Oh, it'd just be called Dad's Dead Mix or something.
Dad's get me the fuck out of this
Dad's
record.
favorite songs or whatever, and like you'd have track listings like songs that I like and whatever, but hidden between the tracks would be these.
There would be a skip, and the skip would be like, help me, help me, help me.
The name of the album is MP3s are for pussies.
Yeah, yes, we're here. Indeed, we're here to celebrate the life and more importantly the covers that Kirk Douglas was involved in. Kirk Douglas was an actor. I'm just going to read a little bit here. Yeah. He was born December 9th, 1916. Damn, man. First World War. Boom. 2 years in. Kirk Douglas. He's the reason, ladies and gentlemen, the war started turning in our favor. That's just the truth.
Easily.
Even though we didn't get involved till later. Anyway.
Yeah, we can't look at him in the eyes. He's too sexy.
Damn it.
He's too much for us.
I shot him in the chin, but apparently the bullet didn't go in.
Dude. His chin is a perfect dugout. Like, men could crawl into that chin.
Dude, that is a beautiful, what did you call it the other day?
That's a bullet hole. Yeah, dude.
Dude, I gotta believe that the dude was doing the autopsy, and he was like looking at it, and he like dug his finger down in there.
Found an extinct grub.
And he fucking pulls out a treasure map, and then cue Michael Douglas going on fucking Romancing the Stone Part 3.
It's a game.
Yeah, from the treasure map from his dad's bullet hole.
Dude, you realize
Hollywood, make that movie.
So on an interesting side note here, do you guys know that Kirk Douglas actually invented the wet wipe?
No.
He did.
No. We're getting taped.
No, he invented the wet wipe so that he
could wipe out
that fucking greasy divot, dude.
Dude, don't disrespect that chin. It's a succulent potato.
You literally just said there was an adventure hiding in his chin hole. You realize two young kids are going to listen to this. Dig up his body.
Easily. Do it, kids.
Dig around in the chin hole.
Dude, the Goonies, if you're a true Goonie, if you're a true Goonster, you never fucking say die, and you dig in that chin.
You look for that Sarlacc.
You dig in that chin. You grab Sloth. You take him out of retirement.
There you go.
Billy
Douglas chin.
Billy, I found a map to Catherine Zeta-Jones' vagina.
Nice, bro.
What's Kirk Douglas doing with this? I thought this was Michael Douglas's map.
Nah.
Hey, like son,
no,
like
this
father.
is straight up Indiana Jones shit, where it's like, well, she was, she had sex with me first.
She had sex with
Easily.
Hey, Dennis.
Yeah.
I totally boned Kirk's wife.
That's right.
And by that I mean Michael's wife.
Why do I care?
That guy's a total player.
Why do I care, Dragon?
Because I'm also banging your wife.
Damn it, Dragon!
You like
Stay
that,
away.
Dennis? You
No.
like that?
No.
What do you think the 3 prongs of my tail are for?
My wife is dead.
All right, sorry. Moving back, Kirk Douglas. Let's give a little respect to famous Kirk Douglas.
And by that, great.
Yeah, you know what?
Listen, we're gonna take it easy. We disrespected the chin lovingly.
We love the chin.
Not
We-
every
we
single
want
one of
your
us.
map.
Every single one of us would get a fucking chin divot today.
I would shoot myself in the chin.
Easily.
To
I have
get that
told my
hole.
wife how much I want a chin
chin
divot.
hole.
Dude,
And she's like, why?
Dude,
I'm
so
like,
you
are you
can
kidding me?
fucking lick it.
Okay, so he was an American actor,
Do you think-
producer,
how many times?
director, philanthropist, and writer.
Philanthropist.
And then there's some stuff about his childhood, which we're not going to read. He was born December 9th, 1916, and he died February 5th, 2020, and he was 103 years old.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm
Eat
pretty
those
sure
salads.
he distilled the junk from his chin to make the elixir of life.
Easily.
That's why he lived so long.
Easily.
You can get a little sample of Kirk Douglas's chin fluid on
The
Amazon.
days of living that long are behind us.
No, they're not.
I think so.
I think
Dude,
they're
robot
wicked
bodies,
ahead of us.
dude.
They're wicked ahead of us.
I don't think so. The way all the crap in people's foods and
Here's the thing.
radioactivity.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. All the
You're-
crap in the foods.
You're right.
And the radioactivity.
You're right and you're wrong. It's going to be a way of the
How
past
political of you.
for some people, but for other people, it's going to be the way of the future because they're going to have all the money like K-Dugs.
Money.
And they're just gonna be able
Exactly.
to have
Well,
the
yeah.
cryo beds at night.
You know what the messed up I thought about this? Here's the problem with cryosleep. You're going to cryosleep yourself, right? And then
Right.
you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, what's going on? You're going to walk outside and the earth will have ended and everything's an apocalypse and you're like,
No.
shit, put me back in the tank.
All I'm
No,
just
it'll
saying.
be
All I'm
great.
just saying. The old
Camping
school
forever.
The old school way of diet and living with less overweightness and all that kind of stuff, like way back when. Nowadays, yes, we have better healthcare, but that balances out all the crap we eat, the amount of drugs we take, the amount of alcohol we take.
Yes.
So
See,
I see people being to 104 already very rare, but I can definitely see the
I think the only
lifespan dropping.
the
This is all
only reason
true.
people were so skinny back then was because they're like, hey, what's up, fat ass? Why are you looking so
'cause,
fat over
hey,
there?
let's smoke
Why are you
ourselves.
looking so horrible?
Yeah, smoke ourselves wicked thin,
You know?
bro. Yeah.
You look horrible.
104, it's all that
Come on.
fucking tobacco.
You need a cigarette.
Well,
That's why people were repressed. That's
everything
what happened.
Engineer just said is true because it's a claw fact. The claw was out the entire time.
It means
which
truth.
is like, you know how quotations mean? No, claw means written in stone.
We're in the love your body the way you are.
stone!
Age.
Now, if you want to have a chin divot,
You can have a chin divot. All right.
There's no chin
Let's
shaming.
go on with the Douglas. What is that?
What is that gremlin? What is that gremlin?
No. Oh my, what is that? What he looks like?
It's over.
Wait a minute. Engineer, you just said people are going to live till 103. I
Dude,
don't want to
that's
live
what
till
103 looks like. Look at the face of 103.
Where's the chin divot?
Dude, it turned into
Dude,
an
the
Audi.
chin divot popped out. It's still there, but
Dude,
it's wicked
he looks
weak.
like the mummy got dysentery.
Dude, it's like erosion. You know how
Someone
mountains
give
start
this
out
man
like
some chicken.
wicked sharp mountains, and then they get eroded down over time? That's exactly what happened
Dude,
to his
this
chin,
is.
bro.
He looks like someone just asked him a question. He's looking the wrong way.
Dude.
Oh, no.
The crypt keeper
I
is
can't
coming
look at
back.
this.
Well, this just goes to show. I mean, okay, now
Look at that,
We're
the
looking
golden
at,
age.
We're looking at him,
yeah.
bronze and fit.
Dude, this
my
is
in a
Tangs
diaper.
on Thursday.
Yeah. Dude, look at that
This is
sleeve.
a shot from Spartacus we're looking at here.
Dude, he's
And,
just looking at you right in the eyes. He's like, "You're gonna take it tonight, Roman style."
This goes to show that
Smoke parliaments.
this goes to show you might be something hot and special when you're young and you flaunt it around, but in the end you're still
I'm
gonna
not
become
going
a zombie.
backwards.
Yeah, we're
I'm
all
not going backwards.
Dude, I can't wait to get old because you know what the best part
Really?
about being old?
You want to be like that?
Yeah, dude.
You want to be
Yes,
that?
yes, because I will have respect through fear and maybe pity and
Dude,
old people dancing. I'm gonna old people dance all the time.
When you look like this, I'm
easily.
literally gonna put you up on my doorstep on Halloween.
Dude, you're gonna be right fucking next to me, bro. Dude, old people dancing all the time. Just Hey, back up. Let me say something.
Here he is. All right, here he
Do the
is.
brush off.
Here's the sexy Kurt that we remember.
Yeah.
This is Spartacus.
Dude.
You know him from this. You know him from some other movies.
Dude,
got one?
Sting's metal diper from Dune has nothing on that shit.
20,000 Leagues Under
Nothing
the
on
Sea.
that diaper.
Oh yeah, there you go. He fought a squid.
Paths of Glory.
Yeah, he fought the Bosch. Who else?
Indian fighter. He fought the... We can't make that movie now.
Fury.
Actually, he fought for the Indians.
Hey, this is kind of a 50s episode, so I guess it's okay.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
see some covers.
Here we go.
I want some covers.
We're going on. We're going on. I believe Brengineer. This is you. What do we got?
He was a furry.
All right. So this was a movie.
Furry?
This is a movie from the 70s by Brian De Palma. Came out in 1978 and is about it's about telepathy.
Oh,
dude, I can look at that forehead vein.
You know how you know?
Forehead vein.
Dude, the forehead vein, but look at the little sharp lightning up there and the vibrating hands.
Is that Viggo Mortensen?
Yeah, dude, no.
No,
bro.
that's Kirk
Totally.
Douglas there.
Is that K-Dugs?
Yeah.
Why does his chin look like a butt, not a bullet hole?
It's just...
Is that Blue Mila Jovovich next to him?
Airbrushed.
It kind of looks like it.
It does. What's going on in this?
Let's remake that movie.
This movie has Kirk Douglas and John Cassavetes in it. Those are two... John Cassavetes was a big actor in the 70s. And yeah, this movie is about mental powers.
Look how effective this covers.
Yeah.
Look at the
It's
yellow
wicked
lettering,
effective,
dude.
yeah.
Fury.
There's a government conspiracy, and at the end, the woman who is the main character, who has the powers that the government's trying to control to use, makes the villain's body explode in one of the best body explosions ever.
Worth a watch. Worth an hour and a half.
Douglas on a firework.
It's worth a watch. It's a little slow. It's it's okay. It's an okay movie. I would watch.
When was this out? Sorry.
78.
So it's a 78 movie.
78 movie.
It's a 78 movie, baby.
Watch Cronenberg's Scanners instead. Definitely more subversive, more interesting version of this movie.
This movie sucks, but the cover's awesome. Is that where
fast
I'm going with
forward
this?
through this
I
movie.
picked this movie because I think this is a bad. This isn't the cover. This is a poster, but I think this is
I think it's
bad.
good.
I love it,
I think
dude.
it's good.
This
High
is effective.
contrast.
Look at the colors: green, blue, red, yellow.
This is very much a sign
Surrender
of
your
the
mind.
times. It's
your
very
mind.
much that 70s horror book cover.
I love it.
The green hands, the blue and green face, the red. There's just too much going on. It's not very pleasing to the eye.
See, I don't understand how you can think that. There's only 4-5 things on here, and the rest is black.
Dude,
Yeah.
and then you got Clint Eastwood running in the middle.
Okay, so
Is that Clint Eastwood? He's got the Clint Eastwood hunch.
That's Kurt Russell, dude.
I'm so dehydrated.
And we got money on how old Clint Eastwood's going to live to.
All right, so this art is by an artist who goes by the name of Jano. And a.k.a. Francisco Fernandez Zarza Perez.
So basically, my name isn't too long. I'm gonna go by Jane, though. Jane, though.
So
caught
this
him when
guy
we locked
was an illustrator during the Spanish Civil War. He was arrested for publishing stuff in Republican magazines.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fight the power.
So fighting the power.
Fight the power.
And then he worked in comic books, and then eventually got into film advertising, where he did a lot of the famous 70s, kind of more exploitative covers. So he also did this one for Mario Bava's film, Bay of Blood.
I have seen this. I love this cover. It's so good.
Look what is going into
It
her
looks
neck,
like she's
bro.
melting from the titties down.
Dude, she's got the blood covering up the nips. Very tasteful.
Yeah.
Very tasteful.
Garish at the same time. It's a hand with a machete about to chop into a woman's neck. The woman is screaming, and half her body is submerged in like a bloody lake kind of thing.
She's going to make it. She's going to pull it off.
This film in particular is a great movie, and it was one of the forerunners, which got a lot of the Americans into slasher movies like Friday the 13th and so on and so forth. So,
who is that? What's his name?
Is K-Dugs in there?
Italian director man who did zombie movie?
It's Mario Bava.
Oh yeah, the other guy.
So Mario Bava was a very influential 70s filmmaker.
Yeah, for all you horror fans out there.
Real quick before we move on, favorite Mario Bava movie, go.
Boom. Italians.
Probably Bay of Blood.
Italians. Bay of Blood.
I also like
Bing, 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 bing.
The Bloody Baron. is a good
Bloody
one.
Baron.
So does every one of his movies have the word blood
Be
in
covered in blood. It's scary.
yes.
The Bloodening, the Blooding Baron,
The Bloodinger.
He also did his most famous was the film Black Sabbath.
Oh, that's a great
Yeah.
movie. Great movie.
Yeah, so
That's got
very
the-
influential.
Yeah.
Lots great use of color. Yeah.
maybe led to a
A certain little band.
Group.
Oh, sorry, there was a certain band back there in Birmingham. They were just a bunch of young lads with nothing to do.
So I think do you know what he did his stuff with? What's this medium?
You know,
Paul?
I looked up for quite a while any information on him, and I could find nothing.
Nothing.
Have pity on us
chain,
out
no.
here. Have pity on us cover decoders out here because it's wicked hard to find stuff.
Yeah, it's like a wild dude. There's
so hard.
there's tumbleweeds on the internet.
Dude,
So this guy died in '92, and
Kirk
yeah,
Douglas beat
so
him out, man.
you can kind of look around. You look around on the internet, and you can't find much. But I kind of like gotten close in some of these pieces, and it looks like watercolor. A lot of it. If I have a
Really?
guess, yeah, it's gonna be gouache or watercolor. That's my guess.
Gouache is back on the menu, boys.
Yeah, so this just looks like 103-year-old Kirk Douglas running to his grave.
Or
With a couple of
Clint
hands
Eastwood.
reaching out.
He's got the Clint Eastwood
We're
legs.
coming for you.
It just kind of looks like the cover of like a medical thriller.
Yeah.
You know,
I like it.
It should
I
say
like it.
Michael Crichton.
The prostate exam. All right, we're gonna move on to this little
blue
number
glove.
right here. Boom! Welcome
Oh,
to
man.
Saturn 3.
That looks amazing.
That is ill.
Okay, look at that Star Wars
Guys.
font.
Dude, I wonder why this robot has everything that a human has except for a Kirk Douglas divot. He has everything but the Kirk. He's got the abs. He's got the ripped chest, but
Yeah.
no head, no divot.
Saturn 3.
What
so
the fuck?
That's a photograph.
this is a photograph, okay, of the movie Saturn 3.
That looks like it could be on Netflix original today.
Guys, this movie
How come I've never seen this?
This movie is bonkers. All right, so first off, this came out in 1980. Do you know what movie came out in 1979 that was a sci-fi horror film?
Alien.
Alien. Ooh. So this movie was a huge try to cash grab on Alien.
Which Alien was a huge cash grab on Star Wars.
What?
True story. We're gonna go into it, people. We're gonna
Well, let's save it.
Okay.
We'll save it for another day.
Yeah, but I will say that the reason why Alien got so much money thrown at it is because Star Wars was blowing hot money into the box office, and the execs were like, "Yeah, we got to do more space.
Everyone was
stuff.
scrambling
more
for-
space stuff."
So,
sci-fi.
That's what people want.
Based off this cover, what do you think this movie is about? And remember the colors. Look at the color palette.
That's a Terminator.
Okay, it
It's
doesn't
easily
read
an evil
horror.
robot.
This reads
It's an evil robot.
sci-fi. This reads sci-fi adventure, and somewhere there should be like a plucky kid sidekick.
No, that robot is gonna take your testicles. It's
Yeah,
gonna
see,
pluck them out one by one.
I get menaced from these eyes and the dark blue in the hall in the
There's
foreboding
no eyes.
hallway.
It's just a headlamp.
It's binoculars.
It's
a
like they
headlamp.
ran out of time and they threw
Yeah.
their desk
So
lamp on
there
top
is-
of a body.
Hey Joe, I need an idea for this head.
Yeah. Hey,
I just happened to have gone to
got a pair of
IKEA.
Hey, bro, I got this
binoculars here.
fucking I got this fucking desk lamp here. Would that work, bro?
So this movie is nuts, right? I watched this. I thought it was a really weird movie, and then we were talking about Kirk Douglas, and this popped in my head. I did some research. There's a lot of information on this movie. So first of all, you guys are right. The film
Nice.
is basically about a greasy ponytail Harvey Keitel
Nice.
murders a dude.
Nice.
He brings a robot powered by fetal brains.
Wicked nice.
To a-
fetal brains?
to a-
No. Hey. Fuck nuclear power.
You got
fuck solar
fetal
power.
brains.
Fetal brains is the way of the future, baby.
He takes it to this hydroponic experimental base, which is manned by 64-year-old Kirk Douglas and 32-year-old Farrah Fawcett. Which Kirk Douglas spends the entire movie plowing. The weird thing about this movie
my
is
God.
He's still got it, boys.
He's so good. Yes, that's right.
apparently Kirk Douglas felt really insecure. He told the director he felt insecure But the entire movie, they could not.
I don't know if I should be plowing this young girl.
He would not keep his clothes on. He just kept taking his clothes off in the movie. Every scene you see Kirk Douglas, it's either them in a shower and him spanking her ass, or him walking towards her, having sex with her, or after them having sex.
It was a different time.
Dude, the whole movie is Kirk Douglas at like the end of his career trying to prove his vitality.
You know Michael Douglas is like, you know what, Dad? Everything I learned about sex, I learned from you on Saturn3.
He's like, I was Spartacus, right?
So basically, this robot, Harvey Keitel, is obviously evil, but when Harvey shows up, he gets an eggplant for Farrah Fawcett.
Who plays Harvey? Sorry,
Harvey Keitel. I don't remember the guy's name. He's just ponytail Harvey Keitel. Okay. By the way, Harvey Keitel had such a bad accent, they wanted him to redo his voice, and he refused. So some English actor redubbed his voice in the whole movie. So Harvey Keitel has an eggplant for Farrah. He implants his brain into the robot, and the robot.
How's that gonna work?
So the robot picks up his messages. So the robot wants to bang Farrah. So this whole movie is a triple sausage fest of two men and a robot all trying to get down with Farrah Fawcett.
It's a sausage flashlight fest.
It's a sausage fest in space
with a bionic sausage.
Dude, now if you guys had listened to our 0 hour episode, which you haven't, because we're going back.
Yeah, sign up, give us money, and you can hear it.
You would know Tape So Finder has a special affinity for naked wrestling. Now,
dude, every fucking time, dude.
Every time, bro.
He's like, let the dangus hangus.
Dude.
Every time I'm drawing something, I'm doing like, I'm drawing a character.
You gotta let out the way.
I'm fucking drawing a bat squatch. He's like, wait, hey.
So there's a scene in this movie. Harvey Keitel comes in. They're in bed, right? Of course, Kirk Douglas has just finished up with Farrah, and he says, "You're irrelevant, Major." No, he says, "You're inadequate, Major." And then this pisses him off. He gets out of bed naked and tackles Harvey Keitel and starts choking him out.
Do you see? Did you get to see the? You get to see the
no,
Kurt?
you see his still kind of like muscly ass.
Yeah.
But you don't get to see the dangle.
I always think it's hilarious when you see.
That's how you live to 103.
I always love it when you can see like the ass in the back and there's just a little bit of gooch hair.
Yeah, just a little.
just taint fuzz.
Dude, yeah, just
it's usually.
Wait, are you saying popping out of the crack?
No, just
there's
down.
a bit of moss on that tree.
Just a little moss in the tree. It's usually in silhouette.
So the end result of this movie is the robot ends up killing Harvey Keitel and wearing his head, as like a freaking souvenir.
What?
I need to watch this film. Is this an R-rated movie, perchance?
Easily.
It is absolutely R-rated.
It's R-rated and you still don't get to see Kirk Cock?
No, I have. You don't get to see the Kirk Cock. I have a few more things to show you. All right.
First, you don't get to see the true path to glory.
First of all, the road to glory. Yeah, it's covered in fuzz. So check out these robot binoculars. There's one more thing I realized thinking about this. This shit.
Binoculars.
This
you mean
movie,
desk lamps.
Saturn3 literally spawned other movies and robots. Are you ready for this?
No. Oh my God.
Look at him! What is this? Short circuit!
Dude.
Short circuit.
Guys,
I don't see it.
Binocular eyes,
He doesn't have the ab. That's
binocular
one eye.
Eyes.
That's a lamp.
Dude.
This thing is a sign. It's
like saying
cyborg.
lamp.
Dude, no, this head is directly from the movie. The arms, the robot. All right, ready?
Dude, I see one lamp.
This movie came out in, I think, 86 or 87.
Late 80s, yeah.
A couple late years after. Boom! Virus! Binocular eyes!
Virus.
Look,
okay.
Guys,
Virus is so fucking wicked,
You're starting to make a point.
Not
Great
only
movie.
that, the Flash. Dude, when he's wearing the severed head.
Dude, Virus, if you have a Sunday afternoon
Watch yourself some Virus.
Watch yourself some Virus.
Guys,
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Hardwire. Our hardware.
So gross.
Binocular eyes. Guys,
Donald Sutherland.
It all started with this $1 million robot that they created for this flop movie with Kirk Douglas who just wants to be naked the whole movie. It's amazing. All right. So here's another poster, right? Pretty good.
Farrah.
So there's your Douglas, but this is what I wanted to show you.
Dude,
this
look at that! Look at that fucking look at his face
He's just
right
like,
now.
yeah.
Dude, all he's looking at
man.
is her moss patch.
I used to be Spartacus.
Look at this shit. This is
That's great. Dude, so is that a comic book?
This is the most amazing thing I found. I couldn't find any other artist. I couldn't find how they did it, but I found this. This is a Hungarian artist who did posters for several movies.
Is this a Hungarian poster?
This is a Hungarian movie poster
for
Saturn3.
All right. You guys have got to go to the show notes. That's on coverdecoder.com. I'm going to put this in the show notes.
I got links for it. I have this guy's website. This guy's...
this is cool.
Yeah, this guy's name is... hold on, let me find it
This looks like a robot that easily played against the Harlem Globetrotters at one point. And like Harlem Globetrotters, Scooby-Doo take on the space robot.
Tibor helenyi-tibor helenyi. He's Hungarian, okay? I can't say his name.
Tibor helenyi.
But guys, he does these amazing psychedelic, crazy. He does.
That's great.
Also, he does oil on canvas, which I thought was cool because I don't typically hear about oils on canvas.
Dude, that is a great robot because it's got wires and shit hanging off all over the place. I mean, when you see robots, they don't look all clean and perfect and everything. No, there's wires hanging out of them. There's tubes hanging out of them.
Yeah, there's fizzy bits, bro.
Yeah.
And I love that
instead of gooch hair, he's got gooch wires.
I love that he was like, fuck those binocular eyes. I want a real helmet. So I want to give you one more piece. I'm not going to do...
That's a menacing looking robot.
It is.
It's great.
I don't want to do too much from
eat your heart out, Darth Vader.
From this because I want to do a full episode on this guy because he deserves it.
Easily.
But, okay, so check this out.
Oh!
Dude! Yeah. Look at that! Look at this Star Wars!
What is that Star Wars?
Dude, this is his Star Wars!
That's his interpretation of Star Wars!
Dude! Look at this Gornak on the side with the scimitar!
Dude, this is the love child of Star Wars and Conan the Barbarian. Look at that fucking sword, dude.
That is the worst Darth Vader.
Don't care.
I love it.
It's
so
worth
bad.
it for the reptilian.
Look at this interpretation,
it's worth it for the
dude.
reptillion in the
All
back.
right, guys, this is just one. He did all the Hungarian movie posters, and they are nuts. Look,
that is not a lightsaber. It's a light baton.
R2-D2 is his fucking pauldron. It's so badass. Look at the sun as the Death Star.
Oh, you're right,
dude. This is so weird,
dude. He's got a light baton, not a lightsaber.
What's with the veiny hand? Look at Darth Vader's veiny hand.
He's gripping the shit out of his baton,
that's
bro.
That's why I love this. His stuff is so outlandish. It's so off the grid.
Oh, I got a picture with his baton.
Posters. Dude, it's great.
But breaking the law again.
Anyway,
I'm Darth Vader.
That's what I got. Inks, let's go on over to you.
My Kirk Douglas fucking homage is... Okay, I'm going to start with the final countdown. Yeah!
Kirk Douglas!
He's got that bullet hole
in his chin!
This is the USS Nimitz. Where in the hell are we?
Dude, what is
I'm
that?
talking about final countdown. Let me tell you about the synopsis of this thing.
What is going on in this picture?
Basically, a 1980s aircraft carrier is doing war games. They go through a time storm, and they end up back on the day of Pearl Harbor. Not World War II, the day of Pearl Harbor. And the whole fucking movie, they have to figure out, like, what are they going to do? Do they stop Pearl Harbor? Do they show up with their fucking 1980s schlonged out fucking jets and change history? Or do they let it happen? What would you do?
What would you do?
Kirk Douglas didn't even think twice. Look at his face.
He was like, we're taking down these.
Okay, so this is a poster
men.
from the movie. I didn't find the artist. I'm bad. I'm sorry. This is for Kirk.
That's
this
fine.
is the poster.
That's all right, bro.
It's a little bit misleading because there's a giant ship going through a portal and then a smaller ship, so you think that there's two ships. It's the same fucking ship. It's the same ship.
I was going to say, the little one almost looks like a spaceship or something.
Yeah, it's not an effective cover, but I've got it pulled up here. A French cover.
That's even worse.
That is horrible.
It's worse, but the divot is in full fucking... Yeah.
That was a time portal right there. And they drove their ship in his
chin. Kirk
Douglas's face is like front and center, and there's like a shadow of the ship. He's right in the middle.
Those jets are like, get away!
Yeah, I had to pull this one up because it's a decent movie.
There's one good scene in this movie.
There's one good scene. And it's not I don't know. It's not what you want it to be, but it's a
Does Kirk Douglas get naked?
I don't know. I can't remember. But there's a scene where they launch some F-16s and they're flying around. They see some Japanese Zeros, which are World War II Japanese planes.
Oh no!
And Yeah, they shoot them down. I'm like, that's so unfair.
Easily. No, well, they
Like,
capture.
You can't just go back in time.
Yeah, they capture one of the. No, you can't. Because
Kirk
it's
Douglas
fucking
is like,
America,
you
bro.
know it's not fair dive bombing our ships.
You're gonna dive bomb our ships. We're gonna travel through time and kick your fucking ass.
Anyways, it's full of time travel
Red, white,
conundrums
boots.
that are never.
But it's a really
addressed.
cool concept.
Great concept.
I brought it up because I just want you guys to think about fucking sci-fi and those kind of things. That's good sci-fi conundrums right there. Next up.
Time portals. What do we got?
Next up.
Oh, yeah. Look at him. He looks like... Dude, I think that's the face he made when he took the bullet.
Dude, that's okay. I pulled up Indian Fighter, and I brought it up because it was filmed in Bend, Oregon.
Oh, nice.
We ourselves are Oregon boys. We want to talk about Bend, Oregon. He basically...
Dude, this movie is called Indian Fighter.
Yeah, he used to fight Indians. He got in with the chief, and the chief was Jota. And he decided that he didn't want to fight Indians anymore. He was going to fight for the
So
Indians.
he was called the Indian Lover.
And I did not find the artist for this one. I really hunted this one down. But this is definitely a studio painting.
So we have a nice white savior story.
Oh,
here.
White savior. Oh, yeah.
His name was
Tom
Bullet-
Cruise. You think of The Last Samurai? I'm the Indian
His
fighter,
name was
bro.
Bullet Hole and
Yeah.
Chin.
He looks like he
Big
ate
bullet
a way too spicy burrito.
And I
And,
wanna-
he's dealing with the ramifications.
Okay, so I gotta explain this. It's Kirk Douglas's face. He's gritting his teeth hard. His teeth are fucking just gleaming white.
He's trying to pass that kidney
Gleaming
stone.
white, yeah. And you don't know, but Kirk Douglas did a ton of Western movies. He was a Western darling, and this is one of his greats. And this cover, I brought it up, or this poster.
This is one of his great...
Because
Yeah.
Nick Cage got his face from Kirk Douglas. You're not original, Nick.
took my
You're not
face.
original.
You took my
face. You know. Dude, Nick Cage took Kirk Douglas's face and made his own. That's not your face.
Dude, that's amazing. He's just not squinting his eyes enough.
And finally, I got some more.
Oh!
These are good.
What
Okay.
is that lean?
Okay. Look at that Indian fighter up there with the blue and those awful oranges and the orange on his face. Look at the colors on that thing.
These are two more covers.
Is this the Indian Fighter starring Donald Trump?
Yeah, so I've got this. No, we're gonna build it. We're gonna
Here's
build
the thing about the Indians.
Yeah, we're gonna build a wall around the Indians. No,
They're gonna have reservations.
So
That's true.
I've got pulled up the Spanish cover, which I think is pretty cool. It's kind of got like the messy watercolor looking background. Full body Kirk Douglas, still got the burrito farts face going on, but he's in a full red shirt. He's got his gun pulled. Walter Matthau's ghost is over his left shoulder.
He's doing the Indiana Jones diarrhea
That's
face.
right. Yeah. He's filling his jalava, and then above I've got an alternate poster, and this is more stylized. It's definitely like a painting.
Oh, it's so
of some sort.
He just looks
but that
unhinged.
face every time they do a poster or cover.
Dude, he's got that
it's
mad
Kirk
like
Douglas face.
overbite.
Dude, can you imagine like staying up all night to get that divot perfectly symmetrically round?
Who made this?
I
You
don't know.
Dude.
I worked I dug so deep to try and find.
Look at that oily face.
I went to like fucking dingy websites that were for like auctioning off old posters, and you know nerds were like, no, we cannot tell you the artist because it was made by the studio. If you don't know the artist yourself, then you are not one of us. And so I was like, fuck, I don't know who did this work.
If you're
But I
familiar
tell you
with
what,
Cinescope,
I tell you what,
get
if
us
you
the
know,
Indian Fighter.
if you know who it is, you can email us at coverdecoder@gmail.com, and you can tell us stuff. You can tell us if we're wrong. You can tell us if we're right. You can tell us if we were
amend us.
right
Amend
on.
us.
Amend us, man. We need help. You can be a cover decoder. This is a group
Become
thing.
a knight of the old decode.
That's right. Stare into that divot and wonder why. Wonder who.
You crawl into Kirk Douglas's chin hole and you fight that Gordak.
You fight it. Okay, Kirk Douglas, we're going to pour out liquor for you.
We pour out a little liquor for you, Kirk Douglas!
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, you have a great night.
That's the show.
That's the show.
That's the show,
Come
baby.
on back for episode 4.
Be proud of your chins.
Be proud of your chins.
Be
butts,
proud of your
holes,
$1 million
whatever
fucking
you
chins.
got. Be proud of your Nicolas Cage smile.
And this is Cover Decoder. Good night.